Welcome, my family, JU, man. Here to provide some value for you guys today, man. You see by the title, we're talking about growing up with a speech impediment or stutter, whatever label you want to put on it, man. Whatever label you want to put on it. My story starts out in kindergarten, man. I remember like it was yesterday. We was in kindergarten, music class. For some reason, beginning of music class, we do show and tell every time. And that day, I had a story to tell, man. I just went to a theme park over the weekend, so it's like I was so excited. I just wanted to tell my story. It got to my turn, and I started to tell my story, and half the story I couldn't even get it out because I'm just like stuttering a lot throughout it. And I think some of the class was like laughing at me, whatever, and I think the teacher ended up stopping me like mid-story. And I don't remember how I felt in that moment, but I probably wasn't feeling too good. Probably was kind of confused because that had never happened to me before. A few days passed. A teacher pulls me out of my class. She turned out to be a speech teacher. We do like a little one-on-one session. She's showing me pictures with words. And I'm passing it all. It's like house, and it's just one words or small sentences she's just getting me to say, and I'm passing it with flying colors. After that, later that evening, my parents get a call from the school. They're telling them that they suggest I go to the speech class, and which they'll pull you out of class for like 30, 45 minutes a day to work on talking, basically. Mostly like Hispanic kids and stuff like that, but it was a few just kids that had their own like speech impediments or whatever going on, stutters, whatever. So my mom, I don't really think she was with it, but she kind of more so left it up to my dad. My dad was like, nah, because the class would make me think about it more, and they just basically told me to slow down when I'm speaking. You feel me? Like just like calm down, slow it down, and you'll be all right, type of thing. So throughout my life, after that, there were other times where it never was as bad as that first time, especially after they told me slow down and after I just got more comfortable speaking publicly. But there was times throughout my life, especially it would be more so in like professional settings or things that made me nervous, where it was more likely to happen. And I kind of just got to a point where I was just comfortable with it. It was like, all right, this is me. Sometimes I stutter when I'm speaking, especially when I'm telling stories or I'm excited about something. But eventually, by things like public speaking class, and I got a podcast now I've done 58 episodes of, that I'm not the most articulate person, but I've definitely became a better speaker. I don't think growing up with any type of speech impediment, I don't think you should let it hold you back in any type of way. I know some things are more serious than others, and I definitely, like, I don't know the science behind it. I don't know the recipe, but for me, it's just been experience, practice, and becoming more comfortable in situations. It's like I've always been very comfortable around women, so it's never really happened much around women, but it was more so those professional settings that had me like, you know what I'm saying, tripping up on words or couldn't get words out, or sometimes just freezing and couldn't speak at all. And I knew it was like an internal thing. It really was all a mind thing, which I can't say that's like that for every single person, but just speaking from my experience, it was more of a mind thing. And like even now, like I feel like I stutter as much as like a normal person does, just like tripping over words and stuff like that. But yeah, if I get nervous or if I have to think about what I'm about to say and I'm thinking about it too hard, basically not being in the present moment is what causes it, to be honest, for me personally. Now, if it's something that I've written down and practiced, that's different from, it's like, I just remember times when I'm interviewing for a job, and I know it's a phone interview, and I know the first thing they're going to ask me is, what's my first and last name? And sometimes I just couldn't even get my first and last name out because just being too nervous and too just anticipating and just filled with anxiety. And I think that was the biggest trigger, just the anxiety and being too far ahead of myself. And yeah, man, let me know if y'all, if anybody watching this, if you have or had a stutter or any type of speech impediment, what makes it better for you? What helps you work through it and things like that? And is there things that you want to do that you feel like it holds you back? Like, let me know all that in the comments. Definitely want to have some good conversation, and if any way I can help anybody out, especially because like me just knowing like how it can be with some people, and I've seen some people where it's just damn near every letter, every word they try to speak, and it's like it's definitely got to be something deeper there, or like something chemically, or like I said, I don't know the science behind none of it. I just know what helped me out was basically just improving myself and my social skills, and just becoming more present in the moment when it comes to things, and not having like all that extra anticipation. And yeah, really all I got for you guys, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I hope this brighten up your day if you was having a bad day. And let me know, man, if you know what I'm saying. Let me know of anything for real, know what I'm saying. I'm here for everybody. It's always love. Keep taking care of yourselves. I'm out.